Imagine browsing through your favorite celebrity photos or heading to a red carpet event when something fascinating and unexpected occurs. Today, we'll look at one such case involving Florence Pugh that has sparked debates and left many people wondering what really happened. In this video, we'll look at the details of that day and discuss how Florence Pugh may have disclosed more than she intended to in a way that was civil, clear, and engaging. Every aspect in this story has a twist, so be sure to stay with us through to the very end so you don't miss the final piece that ties everything together. In this discussion, we go back to the time Florence was seen on video, and what may have been a simple miscommunication or an unanticipated clothing decision became a contentious issue of discussion. Our video attempts to offer an open and considerate perspective of the situations, but there is much to be explored in terms of how we understand such public events. Florence Pugh has long been known for her natural charm and talent as an actress. In addition to her talent, she has earned a reputation over the years for her elegance and style. However, even the calm Florence experiences moments when things don't go as planned. In one instance, she appeared to have the opportunity to disclose more than she chose to in a set of pictures and videos. Even while it could have seemed like just another headline, this episode has spurred a broader conversation about the demands of being in the spotlight and the fine line separating fashion risk from wardrobe blunders. As you watch this movie, we'll take you through the day's events as they happened in real time, as well as the background that might have led to the unexpected revelation. This is not about condemnation or humiliation, but about understanding how even the most carefully planned events can take an unexpected turn. It all started when Florence attended a large public event, a glamorous get-together with brilliant lights, flashing cameras, and the unceasing attention of the media and fans. The atmosphere was electrifying as everyone analyzed everything, from her makeup to her carefully chosen clothing. In the midst of all of this, some images began to circulate online, exposing that her clothing, which was meant to be elegant and sophisticated, appeared to expose more than it did. Watching our film will reveal the dress's design, its intended look, and the circumstances surrounding its unexpected attention. The narrative we create here illustrates how even the smallest mistake can become a major topic of discussion in the era of social media and instantaneous reaction. What went wrong and why it was such a big problem might be on your mind. Florence Pugh has always embraced bold choices that go against the grain, so fashion risks are nothing new to her. However, this episode seems to have been a one-off. According to reports and multiple eyewitness accounts, the ensemble briefly did not sit exactly as intended, maybe because to an unexpected movement or a sudden shift in lighting. When the photos that captured this event went viral, bystanders, fashion critics, and fans all had various things to say. Others sympathized with the actress, pointing out that everyone has difficult days, while others were keen to analyze the facts. We'll analyze the events in our film, including social media posts and the opinions of fashion experts on how these kinds of incidents occur even with the best preparation. It is essential to this discussion to recognize that well-known individuals such as Florence Pugh inhabit a world in which every moment is captured and scrutinized. An incident that could go unreported in a private setting can garner media attention when millions of people are watching. This reminds us that celebrities are under a lot of pressure to maintain a perfect public image. In our movie, we clarify that this incident is not a reflection of her competence or character, but rather serves as an example of how unpredictable live events can be. We'll examine how celebrities, stylists, and designers work together to achieve the perfect look, and how even with the greatest of intentions, mistakes can still occur. It is a human moment, which shows that even those who seem to have everything under control can encounter the same unanticipated situations as everyone else. As the discussion goes on, we'll also examine how social media and the media shape our beliefs. Much can be learned about the current state of celebrity culture from the way these images were shared and debated. We'll highlight several remarks in the film that express admiration for her daring fashion sense, as well as concern about the demands of celebrity. The contradictory answers serve as a reminder that fashion encompasses more than simply clothing. It also involves personal expression, interpretation, and sometimes misunderstandings. We aim to give you a fair assessment of the situation by stating the facts as they are and allowing for individual ideas and perspectives. By doing this, you may form your own opinion on what truly happened and how it fits into the larger scheme of contemporary celebrity life. Another significant issue we look at is the aftermath of the occurrence. The situation was handled with grace by Florence Pugh, who is known for having a strong personality and a clear objective. In interviews following the incident, she acknowledged the matter coolly and collectedly, emphasizing that errors are unavoidable and that a single incident does not define a person or a career. Her reaction may teach many of us how to deal with unanticipated challenges. We'll discuss how her strategy helped to diffuse the tension and shift attention back to her impressive body of work and her contributions to cinema, and we'll share quotes and videos that capture her spirit. This part of the narrative is instructive and encouraging, showing that despite public humiliation, there is always opportunity to develop and learn. Before we wrap up, it's important to remember that despite the fact that these kinds of circumstances can be shocking, they are a normal part of life. Perfection is a lie, and everyone has difficult days, as Florence Pugh's story reminds us. A larger issue about expectations, privacy, and the reality of living in the digital age is reflected in the public's reaction, the media's focus, and the subsequent discussion. Think about how each of us handles our private and public lives as you watch this movie, and how a single moment can sometimes be a powerful reminder of our humanity. In the final segment of our film, which will end with a final meditation on how to embrace imperfection and see it as an opportunity for growth and understanding, we will tie everything together. Thank you for following along as we spoke about this intriguing Florence Pugh story. For more in-depth looks at the real-life events that go beyond the news, please like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video to be intriguing and thought-provoking. Thanks to your help, we are able to bring you honest, polite, and captivating stories that remind us all about the human side of celebrity. Remember that every moment, no matter how amazing, has a story to tell. Until the next time.